Hello traders, welcome to the live stream. Welcome to Simply Forex. If you're a trader and you want to learn trading, then you're in the right place. Guys, as you know, during this live stream, we have a very important piece of news coming out, right? So let's take a look at that first of all. Yeah, we got inflation figures, right? And we've got employment data as well, guys. So we've got some big news coming out at 1/2 the hour, okay? And I'm actually in a US dollar Swiss franc trade. So I'm going to show you exactly what I'm going to do. Well, what I've already done with that. So we'll look at this when this comes out, guys, and we'll look at the reaction of the news. I'm also going to share a couple of trades that I'm in. I entered a new trade today, which was Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar buys, and another trade, actually pound Swiss franc buys as well. All right, so we're in both of these trades, so we'll try and understand why I took those trades. Hopefully it makes perfect sense and you say, Tom, that's a wonderful trade. Also, guys, yeah, we're going to take as many of your questions as we can as well. So don't be shy. Come say hello. Give us a question. I will answer it. Everyone's happy. Jobs are good. Okay. We're going to start. I normally would start with my trade, which I'm going to, but we have a joke and I like a joke, right? So K's and pro traders, why did the swing trader love going to the park? Okay, I don't know. Because they were always looking for the perfect swing to capitalize on the highs and lows. K's and pro traders, it's that bad that I laughed. But we like it. We like any joke. Sometimes a joke's really bad. The editor sound effects for a change that was actually quite good synergy between us. So Kazem, thank you for sharing that joke. McFlave, morning, how are you? Rich Paul, what's up? Botnari Violetta, that is a very Italian sounding name. Am I correct? WB edit. Okay, yeah. Okay. Colin, how are you, mate? Michael, how are you? Was, hello, hello, hello. Right, I'm in two trades, two new trades. I'm actually still in CAD Yen and US dollar chief. And also CAD Yen, I'm really torn with that trade as well. So we can look at all of these things, guys. Yeah, there's loads of interesting things, and it's really good to learn from these interesting situations you find yourself. So Aussie dollar CAD, for me, is in an uptrend. Okay, right? We are in an uptrend. It hasn't broken this low, right? So we're still in an uptrend. We've got higher lows, higher highs. All right, so I'm looking for longs just up to here. Okay. Right now, if we look at the H4, we literally had a structure break on the H4, right? And again, what I show you guys, not rocket science, keep it simple, right? You know, it's so true. The only person that makes trading really difficult is you, right? You're like, Tom, I haven't come on to the live stream to be abused, but it's you. You're your own worst enemy when it comes to trading. You want to overcomplicate things. You want to change things every other week, right? You make it difficult. Okay. So don't, keep it simple. And I liked, because of the day chart, I liked buys, right? And I got a H4 structure break with this candle right here, broke this last high. And then all I did was wait for a retrace. And I couldn't have entered at a better price, right? We literally come back to here. I entered in at 0.9220, literally here, and I'm in this trade. My stop's below here, and I'm looking to take price here. I will take some profit off this trade at this level. Okay, so that's the first trade that I got into, Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar. You know, and guys, you know, you're probably thinking, oh, I've missed a trade. You know, it will probably retrace again before it comes back up. So never think that you've missed a trade, right? The other trade, let me just show you these guys on here, right? So this was my Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar buy. And this is the VIP Trading Academy, guys. This is where I put all of my trades, right? I literally entered there earlier this morning. And yeah, entry, stop loss, take profit. Okay, so I put all of my trade ideas in the VIP Trading Academy. We also have other expert traders sharing their trade ideas as well. All right, so if you want to join, the link is below. And another trade I got into is this one, pound Swiss franc. As you can see today, a little bit earlier, I was up very early for this one. Here's my entry, here's my stop loss, and here's my take profit. All right, so let's take a look at this one now as well. Pound Swiss franc. Okay, so this is coming down to a nice level, right? I would potentially add to this trade at this level. Okay, I'm going to remove this alarm because you can see it's about to go off. Okay, now again, I want to buy this pair. So daily, weekly chart have told me I want to buy this. And then all I was waiting for, guys, was this break of structure. Again, all I do is rinse and repeat. Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar is pretty much the same trade. They are totally uncorrelated pairs. But look, we're waiting for the same thing, right? As soon as we break this level with this candle here, right, we are now getting higher lows, higher highs. Okay, now I've entered in here, as I just showed you, right? I've entered in here, put my stop below here. But look at this trend line, right? Price keeps respecting this trend line. So this is also a really nice level to enter on. Not only have you got this gray support zone running through here, you've also got the moving average 20, and you've got this trend line as well. So right in here, guys, is like triple whammy support. It's a really, really nice level for buys. Okay, this is my first target with a view to leaving some profit to run up to here. All right, and yeah, this is where I am, guys. These are the two trades we entered today. So yeah, that's what I'm in. There you go. Don't know what else to say about them. We'll see if they work out or not, but regardless of that, guys, right? Don't be so fixated on the result. Now, obviously, I want these trades to work out, right? I'm not an idiot. Yeah, I want them to work out. I want to make some money. But all I care about is my performance, okay? And as per my plan, I have entered according to my plan. I'm following my risk and money management according to my plan. My psychology, when I entered the trade, I was very calm. There was no external things going on, right? I wasn't, anything but calm and relaxed when I took the trade. Okay, so they're the things I can control. And if I tick all those boxes, I will enter the trade, right? Now, if it works out, great. If it doesn't, also fine, right? Not great, but it's okay. Because all you can really do, guys, is, each time you do a trade, give yourself a mark out of 10. And if you ticked all your boxes, right, then you should get a 10. And if your trade works out or not, it doesn't matter. Your performance is good. All right, so focus on performance, not results. All right, so we'll see how this trade plays out. Obviously, we've got some important news coming out. It's US dollar news. How big an impact it will have on this pair, we shall see. But yeah, that's where we are. Right, what else? And I just got so much I want to show you guys. Before I take all your questions, let me just show you some more things, right? So the next one is US dollar Swiss franc. And Himanshu is saying, should we long US Swiss franc now? And the answer is absolutely not, right? Are you expecting hot CPI? I am expecting nothing. from CPI. I don't have a crystal ball, right? On the back of CPI, price could do this, price could do this, price could do nothing, right? So I don't expect CPI to be hot, cold, indifferent. You know, nobody on planet Earth knows the answer except the person who's about to release the data. And if you know this person, please give me their email and we'll do some inside trading. I'm only joking. I am only joking because that is illegal, you know, but of course you don't know that person, right? So, you know, you would be purely gambling if you started buying US dollar Swiss franc now, okay? It just so happens that I am in a US dollar Swiss franc trade. That's different, right? And I've been in this trade since Monday. Now, I started entering in here. I had another entry in here. This is the H4, right? And this is, you know, this is kind of where we're at, right? Now, all I'm going to do is this buy trade in here and this buy trade in here. Now, I've already taken some profit off this buy trade at this level, right? I have now moved my stop loss because of news coming out from here to here. And again, I put this in the VIP Trading Academy, right? So this is where I'm at. Even if price comes shooting down, takes out my stop loss, I will still be a little bit up on this trade, right? Regardless. If it flies up, I will be, you know, very up on this trade. Okay, so we shall see. But as in, am I hot CPI or cold? You guys will flip a coin. Yeah, just flip a coin. Heads, I'm hot. Tails, I'm cold. Heads, I'm hot. Right? So there you go. Right, who else have we got in the house? Colin says the market right now is a joke, as in, and then sleepy signs. Yeah, it is a little bit slow. It's just the market is waiting for this CPI data, right? Because this is going to be a real big indicator of what the Fed do with the next interest rate, right? So this is quite big news, guys, today. WB, welcome back in case anyone didn't get it. Thank you, McFlave. I never get these little, what are they, anagrams? Yeah, somebody said to me the other day, GM, and obviously that means good morning. And I was thinking it's a currency pair. So I was thinking it's pound, you know, against the Mexican peso or something. And it was like, no, it's good morning. I was like, oh, probably thought I was a maniac. Okay, good, right. So yeah, there you go. Father Sunglasses, hi. Heath, how are you, Heath? Godwin, good to see you, mate. Denny, how are you, Denny? Hope you're well. Okay, so I was wrong. Boccianari, Violetta. It does sound Italian, although I have no connection with Italy. Okay, there you go. What else? GM equals Game Master. Yeah, it could also mean that, exactly. How about GG? No idea. Yeah, I'm thinking that's pound against the Ghanaian shilling. I don't know. Right, guys, where are all your questions for me? Actually, I wanted to show you something here as well. So this is what I'm doing with US dollar Swiss franc, right? So we've tightened up stop losses. Yeah, stop losses are in here now. Either way, I can't, you know, lose with this trade. Okay. Another trade I'm really not sure about is this, guys, because I am in Canadian dollar yen buys, right? Now, my exit strategy is very clear, okay? So I either exit the trade or take partial profits when it hits the first target, or I close the trade when it breaks H4 structure. Okay, so this is it, right? Again, keep it simple. I don't want to overcomplicate it. That's it. Okay, I either break structure on the H4 or it hits my first target, right? Simple, nice and easy. I can remember. Is in a uptrend, right? Up to here. Now, is this low significant enough to say that this is a structure break? So that's the first thing. You know, it's so subjective. Part of me says yes, part of me says no, right? So I'm very 50-50 about this being a structure break on the H4. Another thing I'm seeing is prices at this trend line, right? Price has been respecting this trend line, and we're literally at that trend line now. So, you know, should I exit this trade? This is all the other stuff that's happened today has been pretty easy, right? I planned my trades. You know, as I planned them, that's exactly what happened, and I traded them. Whereas this isn't as clear for me. This is when you start earning your money as a trader, right? You're going to have days and decisions like this, right? Now, let's ask everyone, right? So everyone, guys, who thinks this is still in a H4 uptrend, and who thinks this is in a H4 downtrend? So everyone, let's get involved, right? So right now, guys, looking at Canadian dollar, Japanese yen, are you seeing Canadian yen H4 uptrend or downtrend? If everybody could please answer it now. I'll be very interested to see what you think. Okay, primes. GG is Gal Gadot. I will never forget that. And that would be the nickname or little, you know, pet name that I would have for her when we're dating. Not if we're dating, but when. Okay, so Michael says, according to the swing high low, you mean the indicator? According to the swing high low, that's the H4 low. Okay, so that's the H4 low on the indicator. Okay, so Michael thinks that is a structure break. Okay, so Michael's in a H4 downtrend. Rich Paul still thinks uptrend. Looks like a... Okay, so McFlav is saying it looks like a lower low. You mean, McFlav? Yeah, lower low. Okay. Heath is seeing an uptrend just. User 101, uptrend. Right. See what I mean? Yeah. You know, you guys are also, you know, as I always mention, you guys are the sentiment of the market, right? And you're not sure. Yeah, it's a real tricky one. I'm going to let this next H4 candle play out, right? We've got news coming out. I'm aware of that. This is CAD yen. It's not a US dollar pair. I'm going to see what the next H4 candle does. We've only got 40 minutes left. So let's see if it holds on to this trend line or not. Okay, and you also meant lower highs, McFlav. Okay, all right, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's a tricky one, guys, all right? So I'm going to wait and see. I'm just going to get a little bit more information and wait for the next H4 candle. Yeah, that will give me a little bit more information on how to trade this. Guys, if I could ask everyone, if you're enjoying the live stream, I hope you are, then please subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button and smash the like button. Also, actually, while you smash the like button, I'm going to have a drink of water. Also, guys, I know lots of you guys are looking for funding. You're looking to increase your capital. Then look no further, guys, right? We have partnered up with Blueberry Funding. Okay, now it's a prop firm style challenge, but it's backed by Blueberry Markets, a well-respected, you know, worldwide broker. All right. So, you know, lots of prop firms have been going bust and, you know, it's a bit of a, what should we say? A bit of a I don't want to be, let's just say you need a prop firm backed by a broker, because you know they're not going anywhere, guys. All right. So Blueberry Funded offers exactly that. And right now, they are offering 15% off any challenge if you use code Simply15. All right, so use the code, guys. We've got a link you can use. Use the code, and you will get 15% off any challenge by using that code, guys. All right, so check them out. Blueberry Funded. If you're looking for capital, check them out. Right, what else are we looking at? McFlave, no invisible bottle today. No, I use the invisible bottle on park benches, right? Botnari, do you use robots? I do not. I have, you know, when I was learning my trade, learning and honing my skills as a trader, I did dabble in robots. But what I found with robots is they need as much human interaction as if I traded, you know, without a robot, right? The robots I were using required me to put in so many parameters and required me to intervene with trades as well. And it wasn't a very fruitful experience for me. Right. And any robot, you cannot program price action. Right. And that's any good strategy or any good technique in trading, you know, any of it, right, is based on good understanding of price action, understanding trend, understanding support and resistance, understanding bullish and bearish candlesticks. Right now, a robot cannot distinguish these things. Right, you can use like volume for support and resistance, but it doesn't really understand a bearish or bullish candlestick. You can kind of put in trend into a robot as well, but sometimes I disagree with the trend that it gives. So yeah, I'm not saying, you know, don't use them. I'm just saying my experience with them wasn't fruitful, let's say. And guys, you are better than any robot, right? Once you understand price action, your brain is better than an EA robot, right? It is. Yeah. The only thing, your brain is better than a robot, but what a robot does better than you, it has no emotions. Right, so a robot just, you know, like just trades, right? It doesn't care. It doesn't care if it wins, loses. It doesn't care, you know, if its robot girlfriend or boyfriend has split up with it. You know, it doesn't care. So that's the good thing about robots. It's just, you know, a machine. But you are a better trader than a robot. Fact, you are, right? It's just psychologically and emotionally you may not be better. Right, what else are we looking at? So, Leon, yes, you've just missed the CAD Yen analysis. And I'm staying in CAD Yen. I'm just going to wait and see what this candle does, right? We only have, you know, 34 minutes to see what this candle does. There is this trend line here on CAD Yen. So we'll just see what this H4 candle does. My stop losses will be in here anyway. My stop losses were down here. I'm just going to tighten them a little bit just to reduce risk if things do go wrong. So we'll keep an eye on that. What else are we looking at? Okay, so Heath is also talking about robots, right? So Heath is saying, Tom, I'm constantly getting barraged. I need to trade AI robots. What are your thoughts on this going forward? So exactly as I said, Heath. Yeah, and you said laugh out loud. You just answered this. Yeah, okay. McFlave. The way I see it, looking at a chart is appreciating art. Exactly. I consider trading a sport first and foremost, which you need to prepare, right? You need to prepare mentally and physically. And I mean physically as well, right? If you go down a gym and eat well and all of this and you feel good, you will trade better, right? So you need to be in physical shape and mental shape to trade. It's crazy how much the gym helps me to trade, right? I feel good when I trade. That's important, right? You need to prepare like Liverpool do every week, right? They prepare for, the big game. We prepare for our trade, which is our big game, right? So there's a lot of sport. And in sports, right, if you look at Lionel Messi or Ronaldo, there is artistry, right? There's real, you're like, oh, that was a nice trade. Yeah, he's read price action beautifully there. That's a really nice trade. There's some artistry to it, right? So yeah, but then you do get, having said that, the flip side of that, guys, you do get traders that are very data driven, and I'm not, right? But some traders are very data driven. All I care about is the figure at the end of the month, right? Am I up or down? That's all I care about, right? And all I need to focus on is performance throughout the month. Again, which comes with preparation, trading your plan, executing your money and risk management, being psychologically ready for the charts, right? So just focus on performance and the rest will take care of itself, right? And that's so true for any sport, right? So yeah, lots of overlaps between trading and sport. Right, we do have the news coming out. So I'm going to look at my US dollar Swiss franc trade for news coming out. Remember, basically my stop loss is a little bit down here, right? So if price comes shooting down, so be it, right? I'm fully prepared for this news trade. I haven't entered this trade because of the news. I've just been in this trade since Monday. Okay, so let's take a look. And then after the news, guys, we're going to take a look at today's poll as well. Right, so let's take a look at this trade. Okay, nice. This is exactly what I wanted to see with my trade. Christ, that's a turnaround. Okay, I will be stopped out of my trade. Look at the slippage. My alarm hasn't even gone off. Okay, that's a very crazy reaction to the news. Let's take a look at the news. What was it? Okay, so CPI across the board was a lot better than expected, right? But initial jobless claims and continuing jobless claims, worse than expected. But that is quite a crazy reaction to this news, guys. Let's go back to US dollar Swiss franc. Yeah, what a crazy reaction. Let's see if this is mirrored across all US dollar pairs. Let's look at pound US dollar. Look at that dip down. Look at that dip down and then move back up. Okay, Aussie dollar CAD. This looks like this could be hitting target, or it did hit target. Okay, so we're having a real crazy reaction right now, guys, to the news. Okay, so I'm not, no need to panic, guys. I'm just going to wait for this. Okay, so CAD yen. So going pretty crazy right now, guys. Let's have a look at pound Swiss franc. Okay, so we're okay. We're okay with pound Swiss franc. My stop loss is below here. So let's see. Aussie dollar CAD has come up and hit its first target. Okay, so this is good as well. Just going to check a couple of things, guys, with my trades. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so yeah, we got knocked out of the US dollar Swiss franc trade, still in my pound Swiss franc trade, and still in my Canadian dollar yen trade. Just okay. Right, let's go back to the live stream. All right, guys. So yeah, what a crazy reaction to the news. Let's have a look at pound. Yeah, okay. We don't want it to break this level. I'm going to put an alarm in here, guys, just to see how price, or if price reacts to that level. And Canadian dollar yen. Okay. So I'm still, yeah, okay. So slippage, I haven't got taken out of this trade as yet. All right, so let's see how this finishes as well. All right, guys, so a crazy reaction to the news there. Let's see what direction the US dollar has taken. So now it's weak, right? If you look at US dollar, Swiss franc, yeah, we're getting a bearish reaction to this news, right? And, you know, I find that very surprising, guys, just because of these CPI figures here. All right, so, yeah, bizarre. That's, you know, that's why you cannot trade the news, right? You know, I got asked before, am I hot on CPI or cold? Who knows, right? You may as well flip a coin. This could go in either direction, which it did, right? We were seeing US dollar strength to start with, and now it's shot back down. Now, I still like US dollar Swiss franc buys. Okay, so, you know, for example, if we go to the H4, right, I still like US dollar Swiss franc buys. If we get a nice, if we hold on to this level and potentially we end up, like I say, we've still got 26 minutes. If we end up with a nice bullish wick, something like this on a red candle, right, maybe it looks something like this, then I would consider re-entering this trade, right? I'd start buying from here, right? Stop loss below here and look to take this this trade up, because I like US dollar Swiss franc trade still, but I'm not going to make any decision until this H4 candle finishes, and this H4 candle will finish at the end of this hour. All right, so yeah, we'll take that as it comes, guys. Right, let's go back to some of the questions. Okay, so what else are we looking at? Okay. Gold slippage is crazy. Yes, it is. Yeah. Okay, so Leon says here, I've watched your video today about dollar pairs, etc. But CPI today, I think it's better to wait. Yeah, I totally agree, Leon. Yeah, I wouldn't enter a US dollar pair today, right? All day, because we have CPI data, right? And you've seen the reaction. Yeah, so don't trade the news. But it just so happened that I was in US dollar Swiss franc since Monday, right? And I've been buying from here and buying from here. So I've been trading this from Monday. It's now Wednesday, right? So that's different. Okay. And then you need to manage the trade accordingly. Okay. So, yeah, that's, you know, they're different scenarios. Okay. So this is where we are with that. Right. We've got so many questions here, guys. What other questions have we got? Yeah, so let's see what's happened to gold. Again, I like gold sells. So sometimes what news does, this is the H4, right? This is the H4. Sometimes news will bring a pair you want to trade to a nice level, right? And if you get a nice bearish reaction at this level, I would still trade it, right? The only reason I wouldn't trade US dollar strength, right, which is what this trade would be, is if these figures were terrible, right? But these figures are anything but terrible. Yeah, these are not good, okay? But these are not terrible, okay? So yeah, that's how I'm viewing this, guys. I still looking for dollar strength, but I will wait till this news to finish. Right, let's take a look at today's poll now. Before I do, if I could please ask everyone to subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button, and smash the like button. Please come join our free Discord channel. Come join our trading community. Also, if you want access to all my trades, tutorials, strategies, then please come join our VIP Trading Academy. And if you want funding right now, guys, then look no further. Yeah, we've partnered up with Blueberry Funded, and it is backed by Blueberry Markets, a global broker. All right. So, yeah, and also we're giving you 15% off. So use code simply15 for that. Right. What was the result of the poll? So the poll. Okay, so which trading mistake do you make the most? Now, most people were saying over trading when I shouldn't. And this over trading is a problem with beginner or new traders. Yeah, I would say, right? Once you've been bit enough from over trading, you know you don't want to do it. Okay. Now, I've learned from pain. Yeah, to be honest with you, that's the only way I learn. I have to learn the hard way, whatever it is in life, right? And by over trading, okay, you're just jeopardizing any profits, right? Because the reason for over trading is, and it's a very psychological thing to break, and it's been drummed into you all your life, right? So if you're going to take this trading seriously, right, and stop treating it like a hobby and it becomes a job, then your first instinct is to do, right, this is my job, you know, roll your sleeves up, let's get to work, right? That's the opposite mentality you need. Because that roll your sleeves up, let's get to work mentality, that means you're going to want to trade, right? Because any job you've ever had in your life, the harder you work, the more productive you are, the more results you get, right? Maybe it's a promotion at work, maybe you hit your sales target, whatever it is, right? Productivity equals results. Now, for trading, you have to break that. You have to break that mentality. Trading is do less to make more. And all you need to focus on is not quantity of trade, but quality of trade. And also, if you think of it like this, guys, let's say you have 19, well, let's say you have, 29 losing trades for the month and 30 winning trades, right? So let's say you're up 1%, okay? Or you have 5 winning trades and 4 losing trades. You're still up 1%, right? But one of them, you've had 59 trades. The other one, you've had 9 trades. Now, imagine the stress of managing 59 trades, right? Unless you're scalping, this is a different ball game. Yeah, if you're scalping the 5-minute chart, different ball game. But just think about that for a minute, right? I don't want to add to my workload. I don't want to deal with 59 trades, right? I'm exaggerating, but you get the point, right? Whereas 9 trades, no problem. Yeah, I can easily manage them. I won't be, mentally invested. Yeah, I'll be quite relaxed. The whole trading process will be quite calm. I have plenty of time to make decisions because I'm not in many trades. Whereas if you're in, 30 trades a month or whatever, or even more, you're going to feel worked. You're going to feel like it is hard work. So you just want quality trades, and you just want trading, I always say this, to be slow, dull, and boring. And that's it. Yeah, just go about your trade, follow your plan, follow your money and risk management. It all very calm and relaxed. The only time things might get a little bit heated is when news comes out, right? But you know, you've got a system in place to deal with that. But other than that, you know, I say this to all the guys that I mentor, right? You want to be the tortoise, not the hare, right? Because the hare, as you know, the old story goes, you know, the hare runs out of steam or is a bit too cocky, right? Whereas the tortoise just plods along methodically, right? And eventually wins. So that's be a tortoise, okay? Don't be a hare. That is the number one takeaway for today. Yeah, I am a tortoise when it comes to trading, right? And that's what you want to be. You know, especially if you have a full-time job. I'm sure the majority of you do, right? And you trade part-time. So trading part-time, you also don't want to be in a shed load of trades, right? You'll be at work, you'll be managing trades. It will become stressful. You just want to be in a few good quality trades. And what you can do, right, is build those trades, right? And there's loads of tutorials and in the VIP Trading Academy on this. So you could only have one good trade, but you can keep building it, and that trade becomes a mammoth trade, really profitable, right? So you're better off spending your time doing that, focusing on one good trade rather than getting in loads of, you know, okay trades, right? Be a tortoise. And on that note, guys, of being a tortoise, if I could ask everyone to subscribe to the channel and smash the like button, guys. Don't forget, Blueberry funded. We've got a great promotion there. Excuse me. Come join the VIP. Come join the free Discord channel. Have a great trading day, guys, and I'll catch up with you very soon. Adios.